Delaware Park.
7 yards to go. The mask is going to be an easy winner. Going into the wire. The mask is the winner. That's Lucky Fan, but so Langley on the outside now racing into the lead.
Hello, racing fans. Welcome to Delaware Park. I'm your host, AJ Gracie. We'll be watching races from Saturday, September the 4th. We had 8 races today. Our 7th race was the feature race. We had a fast track, but unfortunately, once again, we were off the turf, and it's just the way it is. We had some bad weather, and hopefully we'll get back on the turf very soon. The weather here was absolutely gorgeous today. It was in the 70s. There was a light wind from the northwest, about 5 miles per hour. We had some great finishes. We had some long shots. We had some favorites. Just was that kind of day here at Delaware Park. So with that being said, let's take a look at the first half of the early daily double. That's Filly Mare's maiden 5,000 gone 1 mile. Take out the 1, the 2, and the 5. Here's your opener.
Away and running. Good speed in the middle from Paola Kisses. Rail speed from the favorite My Lucky Heart. And Cross the Mercies a little wide at the 7.5. As they get ready to spin the bend from the inside out, My Lucky Heart, Paola Kisses, and Cross the Mercy stack them up across the course. Enough Kisses behind a wall of early speed, but there's not much pace on. And Grand Entrada's last of all. 6.5 furlongs to go. No track records are in jeopardy here as My Lucky Heart tries to slow this right down. But there goes Enough Kisses with a great big rail split, and there goes Enough Kisses now to strike the top with 5.5 furlongs to go. My Lucky Heart yields the lead to that rival in second, and now to the outside. Cross the Mercy has a nose in front of Paola Kisses, and Grand Entrada's last of all. Midpoint of the backstretch run, Enough Kisses trying to sustain that early bid for the lead, but My Lucky Heart's ready to take the baton away, and Cross the Mercy's also on that fight on the front, and Paola Kisses is getting closer too, and nothing from Grand Entrada today. On top of the far turn run where My Lucky Heart leads, but bracing for the oncoming challenge from Cross the Mercy, and Cross the Mercy takes the lead and looks sharp at the 5/16 pole and is kicked away from the heavy favorite My Lucky Heart. Quite a separation to Paola Kisses, Enough Kisses, and now trailing at the back of the pack and getting fourth is Grand Entrada as they turn for home. Cross the Mercy looking for danger, and there is none inside the 3/16. My Lucky Heart's trying to salvage second. Grand Entrada is now hitting her best stride, and on the outside is Paola Kisses, but Cross the Mercy's nicely clear. If you back the 8, go to the windows, you'll be the first in line. Cross the Mercy and Skylar Spanabel at 3-5 looked real good when everything was said and done.
Cross the Mercy, one has their rider pleased. Blinkers off today, jumping with 12.5 to 5, and it was all Cross the Mercy. Give Hemingway his 4th, give Skylar her 16th, and Cross the Mercy 322.62.10. Grand Entrada 1343.60. My Lucky Heart returned 210, and the 6 was 4th. Your exact of 53.40, while your try was 104.60, and you got a $1 refund. Second half, the early daily double, take out the 1, take out the 4, and take out the 6. Here's how it was optional claim in 25, 6 furlongs. Here's how Joss saw the second race leave.
Away and running to a nice level start. Decoupage was the first one to break the line. Take Charge Erica showing good early toe, and Thea's Theme is right there too on settling down. And Caught Up in You smartly backs off a wicked pace battle, which ensues past the 5 furlongs. So Take Charge Erica and Thea's Theme and these two gals are in step. Already 4 lanes down is Decoupage, and Caught Up in You is only 7 lanes down off the speed, and 4 furlongs to close into the pace that is swift. So Thea's Theme on the outside with a nose in front. Take Charge Erica battles back with stiffening resolve. 4 lengths down and getting closer is Decoupage, and Caught Up in You has been last of all. So the first one to fold is Take Charge Erica. Thea's Theme better brace for the oncoming slot of challengers, which is Decoupage and Caught Up in You. So the plot just thickened, and Decoupage hits the front. A rail skimming Thea's Theme tries the counter, and Caught Up in You now hits her best stride as they swing. They're 3 across the course, and the leader is Decoupage, clinging on to a 1-length lead. Caught Up in You trying to close in the furlong grounds, and Thea's Theme has nowhere to give. Inside the 16th pole, Decoupage holding everyone at bay, and Decoupage has won it over Caught Up in You. Thea's Theme.
Decoupage wins off by as many as she won it. Give Jamie Ness his 39th and give Jimmy Rodriguez his 61st. And this filly dropped down from allowance coming to $25,004 and a refund. Caught Up in You, $260 and a refund, and the 3 Thea's Theme was third, and the 2 was fourth. $920 on the exact. You got a refund on the try. The double amount is $760. You get a refund on your super. And we'll go to the third race. It's for a claimant $62.50. Since the date, going 1 mile, we had a field of 7, and here's your start.
Away Yan running to a nice level start. In Him With Him was the first one to break the line. Mice and Men tap for speed, and so is Sancocho. And here comes Day at those astronomical odds to take over the lead. A little bit of a bobble there, and that affected Mice and Men as they go around the turn. And In Him With Him out of trouble and now takes third position away. Sancocho shares that position, and they are in front of 3 rivals, which includes It's Fate, Empty Nester, and Curelands last of all. So Day is settled down at the 5.5 and shows the way a length and a quarter. Mice and Men is a tracking second while pulling hard, and Sancocho has no excuses as the jockey takes a look back to see a 4-pronged attack behind him. It's Fate is wide. In Him With Him takes the shortest way. Cureland's trying to punch on through, and Empty Nester is caught very wide. As they approach the half mile, Day continues the lead, and that leads down to only half a length. Mice and Men has kept that leader honest throughout. Cureland has advanced sweetly up the fence and now shares third. It's Fate has won off the paint. Sancocho's in 5th position. In Him With Him takes the inside trail, and Empty Nester is wide. They go around the turn with 5/16 to go. Mice and Men has the lead. Day battles back with stiffening resolve. Sancocho is 3 deep. Empty Nester's trying to get on track. Kierland's blocked for a run. They swing and they turn for home. Mice and Men leads. Here comes a rail skimming Cureland, and out deep is It's Fate. They have 1 furlong to go. It's Fate is trying to get past a stubborn In Him With Him and Mice and Men. Mice and Men just led, but It's Fate now comes up and over the top. It's Fate had the momentum, and It's Fate at 7-2 had the win over Mice and Men.
It's Fate draws clear in the third race. Give Carlson Denner her 43rd. Give Sean Murray his 5th. It's Fate returned $924, $43. Mice and Men were second, $543.40. Empty Nester $220, and the 1 was 4th. Your exact of $44.60. Your try $124.40. Your daily double $29.20, and your pick 3 $20.80, and your super $601.50. The 4th race originally scheduled on the turf, going on the main track, 1 mile, 2-year-olds, maiden special weight, scratch to 1, scratch to 4, scratch to 6, scratch to 8, scratch to 9. Here's your 4th.
Away Yan running. Good speed from Mr. Cunningham. Rail speed from Minecrafter, and Accelerator also floors it. And the pace is pretty solid. And Heart of Savino is last of the 4 as they swing left for the first time. So in between rivals, Accelerator takes the lead. Outside pace pressure from Mr. Cunningham, who's in hand. And Minecrafter is right there too. And getting closer is Heart of Savino. You can throw a blanket over them. Only a length and a quarter would cover first to last. And the posse is led by Accelerator, who leads by 3/4 of a length but is bracketed by every side. Mr. Cunningham is out deep. Minecrafter takes the trail up the rail, and Heart of Savino's now settled down only a length and a quarter off the lead that is held by Accelerator midpoint of the backstretch run. Shows the way by only half a length as Mr. Cunningham now pushes all of his chips into the pot to get a bit closer, and Minecrafter also wants to join that fight and 3 line up at the 3.5, and now Minecrafter takes the lead away. Mr. Cunningham tries to kick on. Accelerator slowly drops away, and Heart of Savino is still last with 3 furlongs to go. Minecrafter the leader, and it's a long neck too. Mr. Cunningham right there in close attendance, and another zip code away is Heart of Savino. At the quarter pole, Minecrafter trying to hold for another 400 yards. Mr. Cunningham has had no excuse and gets several reminders to stay on the speed as they turn for home. Minecrafter at 4-1 is kicked away over the 1-9 favorite Mr. Cunningham just at this 1 pace, and Minecrafter starts to pour it on. And a headsy ride by Danny Centeno. Minecrafter has won it. Mr. Cunningham was second. Heart of Savino third.
Minecrafter in hand and in demand made this race look a shambles. Give Gary Contessa his 13th. Give Carlson Denner her 44th, and Minecrafter breaks his maiden, returns 10:42.40. Mr. Cunningham, the 1-9 favorite, 2:10. The 5 was 4th, 5th, and the 3 was fourth, and your exact was $18. You got a refund of $2 for your try. Your daily double, 70-20, not bad. Your pick 3, 76.50. And your pick 4, 105.10. You got a dollar refund. We'll move on over to the 5th race. Star allowance claiming 8,005 and a half furlongs, scratch to 7, and here's your start.
Away Yan running, slow to go is California Swing, out fast is Yay Yay, towards the outside Rocket Blast is right there too, in between rivals John's Promise also wants a piece of that early action and King's House is in the thick of it too, Bazoo came away a joint 4th, Alice My Love in front of 1, and California Swing was slow when the starter said go, so they flashed past the half and it's King House who makes play and shows the way 3/4 of the length. John's Promise in a little bit of a tight spot but still in a clear second position, and Yay Yay advances on the white outside. Alice My Love hasn't been asked but is 4 lengths off the speed. That is King's House who's in hand and in command as they approach the quarter pole. California Swing's getting on track. Bazoo is wide and Rocket Blast trails. They're off the turn and they race for home. And now in between rivals, John's Promise is ready to take them on, but that was short-lived as Alice My Love just closed in and sweeps past them all. Alice My Love kicks for home. California Swing battles for the minors, and John's Promise is holding second, but at 5-1, this was a nice win from off the pace, and Alice My Love was second to none.
Alice My Love will win the 5th race. Juan Aragata give him his 12th, give Jimmy Rodriguez his 67th, and give 12.85, 40, and $3 on the winner. John's Promise was second, 260-210. California Swing was third, $3. And the 4 was fourth. Your exact of 40-80. Your try, 114.40. Your daily double, 78.20. Your pick 3, $173.60. And your super, $112.60. The 6th race was originally scheduled on the turf for 2-year-olds. We're going to go 1 mile on the dirt. Scratch 1, 4, 5, 6, and 9. And they're on their way.
All set. Away Yan running, slow to go is Had a Feeling, Harkness breaks well, and so does Over and Thunder. In that 3rd place position is Storm Attack, and last of all is Had a Feeling. Up and around the first turn they go, Over and Thunder, unopposed, and shows the way by a length and a half, tracked by Harkness in that 2nd place position, and a clear 3rd is Storm Attack, who is 4 lengths off the lead at that even money favorite, which is Over and Thunder as they pass the 6.5. And last of all is Had a Feeling. All runners in frame as they leave the first turn behind, and it was a very soft opening quarter 2 for Over and Thunder, who's under tight rein and shows the way a length and a half. Harkness, the 2nd choice, co-choice at 2-1, now moves up a little bit closer with 5 furlongs to go. A distant 3rd right now is Storm Attack, and nothing yet from Had a Feeling. They go down to the half-mile station, and Over and Thunder continues the lead and controls the clock, shows the way almost 2. Harkness continues to eyeball the speed since the starter said go. Still a distant 3rd is Storm Attack, and nothing from Had a Feeling. They enter the far turn run inside 3 furlongs out. Over and Thunder at even money still is nursing a 2-length lead. Harkness right now the only threat in 2nd. Storm Attack starting to get on track, but is 8 lengths down from a runaway leader at the top of the stretch. That's Over and Thunder, who rolls past the 3/16 with a winning break. Trying to hold 2nd is Harkness. Storm Attack is trying to close in from out of the clouds, but it's a huge margin to make up, and Over and Thunder is well clear. Moving into 2nd is Storm Attack, and Harkness slowly gives way, but inside the 16th pole, it's Over and Thunder wins geared down.
Over and Thunder, blinkers on today. Drop me from the turf to the dirt today and give Phil Schoenthal his first, give Javier Toledo his first. Over and Thunder, $4, $2.40 and a refund. Storm Attack, $2.80 and a refund. And the 8 was 3rd and the 3 was 4th. Your exact is $7.60. You got a refund on your try. Your daily double, $31.80. Your pick 3 was $75.50. And you got a refund on your super. 7th race in the feature race is claiming 16,000 optional, going 6 furlongs. Take out the 3 and the 4, and here's your start.
Away and running. A little slow to go is Close Shave. One from the outside. Ohio Class was sharp off the mark, and Nash Vegas is right there too. Now recovering is Close Shave under very tight restraining. Up the inside is Where Paradise Lay, and Yabba Dabba Dude is last of all. As they flash behind the trees and emerge, and it's Nash Vegas at the 5.5 and shows the way by a long neck. Ohio Class is a patiently ridden second, and Close Shave is in the thick of it too, only 2 lengths down from the speed. Where Paradise Lay benefits from the rail draw to have one beaten, and Yabba Dabba Dude was the last one in, is the last one around the 3/8 pole. So Nash Vegas is the leader, but that leads down to a neck. Ohio Class right there, creeping ever so closer to the speed. Close Shave also mounts a bit, and Where Paradise Lay is being producing those yellow blinkers at the top of the stretch. Ohio Class is the first one to hit the 3/16 pole with the lead. Up the rail is Nash Vegas. Where Paradise Lay is taking giant strides in the furlong grounds, but Ohio Class is still leading, pulling away to a 1.5 length lead. Where Paradise Lay is chasing along with Close Shave, but Ohio Class has won it.
Ohio's Class came out today. He wins, drawn off for Ben Perkins Jr. gets his 5th. Jimmy Rodriguez gets his 63rd. $4, $260, $210 on the winner. Where Paradise Lay, $280, $220. Close Shave was 3rd, $220, and your 2 was 4th. Your exact at $10. Your try, $27.80. Your daily double, modest, $4.20. Your other daily double, $10. And your pick 3 was worth $12.10, and your other pick 3, $34.40. Your pick 5, $678.50, and your super $23.50. That'll bring us up to the finale, which is the 8th race, maiden 5,000, going 1 mile, scratch to 7. Here's the finale.
Away and running. Good speed from second line David. Maracaibo's also in first division, and up the inside is Tapafly. And then they are stacked up right across the track, including Don't Throw Stones in the red cap. Double Magnums 5 deep, and out in no man's land is Golden Gallant. So now dropping away is Tapafly to share second last with Golden Gallant, and Bomba Drifter the Gray is last of all. So they get ready to pass the 6 furlong pole right about now, and it's second line David the leader and showing the way by a length and a tail. Double Magnum the widest runner, in between rivals Don't Throw Stones and Maracaibo with no excuses holding second. Up the inside, Tapafly is in that 5th place position in front of Golden Gallant, and last of all is Bomba Drifter. So now Maracaibo takes the lead at the 4.5 furlong point, but second line David counters his attack, and they are 3 lengths clear in front of Don't Throw Stones, who gets several nickels to stay with the speed as Tapafly passes that rival. Double Magnum needs to pull a rabbit out of that one's hat as Golden Gallant passes that one, and Bomba Drifter has dropped off to the tail of the field. So second line David makes a break for it at the 5/16, but Maracaibo's right there poised to take that rival on. Don't Throw Stones a distant 3rd, and Tapafly at 1 pace up the rail as they turn to the top of the stretch. 2 of them are the principal players, second line David and Maracaibo. Off the turn and they're homeward bound. Second line David holding on to a 1-length lead. Still chasing as Maracaibo and not going down without a fight. Second line David inching away here in the concluding stages. Maracaibo's giving game chase in second, but a little erratic inside the 16th pole, and at 14-1. Second line David was second to none.
Second line David wins the finale. Give Thomas Michaels his first. Give Hernandez his second. Second line David broke his maiden, returned 30, 40, 880, 520. Maracaibo 280, 220. Don't Throw Stones 460. And the 8 was 4th. Your exact 89.60. Your try 314.20. Your daily double 110.80. And your pick 3 26.40. And your pick 3, $71.40, and your pick 4, $494.10, while your super is worth $929.10. Let's take a look at the leaderboard here. Jamie Rodriguez, he picked up some today, 63. Carol Sandeno picked up some today at 43. Scott or Sandoval picked up 116. Nothing else changed on the board today. Jamie Ness picked up 1 at 49. Gary Contessa picked up 1. He is now 13. And everybody else held sway in the leaderboard today. So you looked at the races today from Saturday. Our handle was, not all that bad considering we had some short fields, $834,481. If you have some time on Monday and you want to stop out and spend some of your Labor Day holiday with us, we'll be here. First post at 1:15. We have 8 races today. We have a good card. Hopefully we'll be able to be on the turf. Have a couple days for it to dry out anyway, and let's see what happens here. Once again, our Take a Shot horse, we had one today, finished second, paid 540 and 320. And the action you're always missing, you go to youtube.com/Delaware Park Racing. Once again, that's youtube.com/Delaware Park Racing. You can watch this replay show, all replay shows, and anything you want to know about Delaware Park. I'm your host, J.J. Gracie. For the crew here at Delaware Park, good night and good racing. Always find yourself in the winner's circle.
Delaware Park.